Hi, well, fans, Rick Tyler here. Video I'm going to be shooting today is for the anglers out there that have been using or using the Octbox older style outrigger. We just brought out the MK25 last month, January 25, and what I'm going to do today is show you how you can convert the old style outrigger into the bottom brace of the MK25, so you're not having to buy a complete new outrigger, you can upgrade it. Now I know there's a few out there going, well, why would I want to change it, Rick? It works well for me, it gives me a stable platform, why change it? Well, a couple of reasons really. Three that come immediately. One, it's quite bulky, you can't fit it to your barrow in barrow mode, so you're having to place the bar and then the two legs on your barrow somewhere. That's number one problem. Number two, when you get to your peg, you have to line these two posts up perfectly with the outer legs. Once you've removed the inner legs, these have effectively taken the position of the outer legs, and you will already know it can be quite fiddly. And the final one is it can be a little harder to adjust. So the new outrigger that you're going to be creating. So what we're going to be doing later is I'm going to be cutting this middle part out to leave you this part, and then all you're going to have to need to buy is this part. Before you ask, no, you can't get away with just using this part, and the reason is when we cut this away you lose strength here, and with the leverage involved you have a risk of tearing this aluminium on just one thing. Right, so what advantage number one, you can see here, to fit that onto that barrow takes literally seconds. It's fixed, and if I bring this up here, look, I've got structure to fix my rocker, but what I'll be demonstrating later is just the fact that you've got so much more stability. And once I get to the peg, all I'm doing is undoing that bolt, swinging it out, and then I'll drop this down so this goes under the water to make a step. So what I'll do now is I'll get the barrow unloaded, get it set up to show you some safety features where I can literally undo some bolts completely, leave an unbolt, and I can still not fail. So we'll get that done now and then get the camera rolling again. Okay guys, so I took the wheels off, I've taken the opportunity to fit the longer inner legs in to replicate if I was actually going to be putting the whole box out in the water. If I was putting the box just on the bank, I'd have left the standard legs in at the back. So normally I would now be in the water with my waders, and I'm going to lift this up till I can see that's level, and I'm going to undo and lower that down. Now I've got obviously the option of the inner leg, and what I'll do, I'd have a rough idea of what sort of depth I've got, and I would adjust the inner leg accordingly. So if I needed more, I'm going to achieve it with this. So that's the inner leg done, and all I'm doing is undoing that, rotating 45 degrees. This is now going under the water, and this is going to be my step to get on the box. But you can see now, by having it at 45 degrees, the advantage over the old outrigger, it was great at cutting out lateral movement, but by having these slightly forward, I'm helping to cut out forward and backward rock, which is particularly important as you go up. These legs go up to 5 feet. So now, the final point is safety. If you're going out in the river and you're going to be in 4 or 5 foot of water at that front end, you obviously make sure, double check you've got your bolts done. Okay, that is my step to get on the box look. But watch, if I undo this bolt completely, yeah, I can still step on that step. If I do this bolt up, yep, and then undo this bolt, I can still step on that step, which means if I had a failure, yeah, it's not going to be catastrophic. I am not going to go in. The platform didn't even move. And that safety aspect, combined with the ability to set it up so quickly, and the fact that we can set it at different angles. So if I had an obstacle down here, and I couldn't quite set it at 45 degrees, and have to change the angle, I can do that. On the old system, you had a bar, and you had to try and work out the best place to put it in to get both legs down, because you couldn't adjust the position of each leg without changing the whole position of the platform. So what we'll do now is go into the workshop, I'll cut the bar down and then just show you the 2 additional braces and how you can buy them should you want to do the upgrade to the MK25. So you can see there's a weld coming down. You don't want to cut into that weld. You can be proud of it slightly, yeah, and that's what we're going to cut. Now this is light aluminium anyway, so even if you do it manually, it's going to be a doggle to cut through. Now to fill this hole, we have got these caps that we will supply when you order a couple of the upper braces. So the upper braces will send 2 of these. So once you've cut your inner brace, you can literally just put a cap in, and that finishes off quite nicely. That is then your bottom brace for your MK25 Outrigger done and dusted. And what I'll do now is I'll just show you the upper braces you're going to be ordering. Right, so hopefully you found that useful. If you want to cut and order the braces, obviously it's the same for the D25, D36. If you have got a D36, you're going to be just ordering this upper brace that's got 36 adapters on each side, and that is the one that's going on the top. If you have a D25, you're going to be ordering this brace system, all tightly welded, but you can see here I am rocking that. Yeah, there's on the old system I'd have had some forward rock, but you could imagine I'm double braced here. If I look at the rear leg, look, I'm double braced here. You can understand why the mechanics and physics of this outperform a standard platform. So I look forward to your feedback. Just one point, when you're ordering 2 of these braces, we will insert 2 plastic caps that will fit into the braces that you've cut, because you'll have a hole there, so you'll be able to just finish that off neatly. Look forward to your feedback. Any questions, obviously send us an email. Till the next video, tight lines.